for. They averaged 77 points per contest last season, but just fell off short with 70 last night against Cedarville. Speaking of 5 right now, and here's a response coming from Bentley. It's Laput at the middle, the returning All-American, scoring over 1,000 points in last season's affair, the 57th player in history to do so. Misic up top, draws some contact and ties this contest. Well, the third season. So dating back all the way to 1990, almost a dozen NCAA tournament appearances for that head coach. And right now his team's looking a sophomore that got 15 games played last season, about 3 minutes per contest. Moved into the starting role and so far doing a nice job.
There by Glover as he subbed in.
Fair
he played
enough.
Well yesterday. He played tough. He was good minutes for them.
You know, we were giving a lot of credit to the 6'10 guys on all of these teams. Glover, as you can see, making his presence known, but it's an even better shot by Misic on the other end. Awesome hard play coming out of the Colorado School of Mines and Mercyhurst Lakers, but both of these teams very aggressive and striking very quickly on their offensive ends. No, it was actually called Chargaga Gaga Mukaga Gaga Chu Bunaganga Mag. Fair, that's fair.
What's the breakdown's going to be?
We're doing Massachusetts facts in the first half for our media timeouts. We'll do some Missouri-St. Louis fun facts later on. Speaking of which, fun fact, All-American Zach Laput back on the board. You'd rather do, I think, Bentley looking to get a comfortable lead as they did in half number 2. But right now, looking strong here in half number 1, a 10. It's a 6-point contest, and all of a sudden, we're watching this Tritons team come back. A little bit of a run as Laput and Cash McClure working together. Cash McClure with the executed jumper.
Yeah, that offense moving.
And the offensive side has been strong for Bentley, but also want to point out something that I didn't get to clarify in the halftime show in yesterday's contest as Latham gets on the board, a rare make.
To deny these guys doing what they want to do.
So the foul will come on Enright. And it looks like the Tritons fighting back for it after the foul. Laput the open jumper. And Zach Laput answering the call. Latham the drive and the kick. Cash McClure doesn't have it. Some nice defensive closeouts coming for the Tritons. Shot clock down to 10. The pressure starting to come on. And the up and under is going to be good for Ivan Misic.
Yeah.
And get a shot of their own. Zach Laput coming alive here in half number 2. Just 6 points, but had 5 in the last 2 shot attempts.
Oh, we've seen that twice.
The shot clock. Scored in their last 2 opportunities after the last 3 from Bohinnick. A shot off the mark, getting his own miss. Looked like it was Joe Carroll who checked in most recently. Laput gonna put it back.
Possession there for Bentley. A lot of switches, a lot of help. Looked really good.
Zach Laput coming alive once again. And Bentley going to come back the other way. Done a nice job in this half responding. It's all offense in Laput. And how about it, the Division II All-American? St. Louis, Missouri, back in 1904. A gentleman by the name of what looks to be Ernest Hamway had a concession stand over at a St. Louis fair and created the ice cream cone as well. 10.5 minutes remaining. It's become a back-and-forth affair after Bentley held a 10-point lead before going down by 5 at halftime. And speaking of overall, I mean, you mentioned it yesterday, offense is never really guaranteed, but defense is something you can put on the floor consistently. Right now, Bentley, after watching their lead by 10 fade, all of a sudden are back in it, and Cash McClure cashing in. Bohinnick, we mentioned his name, actually shooting at that moment. It's Cash McClure with another offensive board. Misic drains it. Ivan Misic just not out of it quite yet. 74-69. 2 of 3 at the line for Martin. He's got a couple points in this contest. Make it 4. And one more stop here for Bentley and a shot. And they're right back in it. Wow. And speaking of opportunities, how about that? It's a game changer for Matt Enright.
End of the back last 2 free throws on 1-on-1 situation. They're probably going to get another. What
a pass.
Downfield screen.
What a pass. Quarter bomb on the receiving end. It's a beautiful feed to Terrell Kabbalah.
Great play drawn up there by the coaching staff.
Cash McClure can't cash it in. It's off the mark. A rebound for Prosper. And it looks like, and checking out will be Troy Glover. So it looks like it'll be a finish for Missouri St. Louis. And they will head back to Missouri with a happy smile on their faces and a 3-point win here against the Bentley Falcons. What an outstanding matchup between these two teams. Game 1 decided